In this day and age, why are we treating boxers like this? In this day and age, why are promoters holding on to purses of boxers? In this day and age, why are promoters mistreating boxers? When a boxer finishes a fight, he or she must receive their paycheck after he goes to the dressing room. That is the right thing to do, and that is the way it should go. And if this is not happening, I blame it on the doorstep of the sanctioning bodies. Yes, the commissions and the sanctioning bodies, they must make sure the right thing is done. People have been doing that, and Al Heyman and the PBC have done that to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. If that has been done to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, can you imagine the boxer who has no backing of a bigger crew, what they would do to him? The boxer who comes from a village in Africa and gets the opportunity to fight in America, do you think that boxer would receive her or his paycheck early? No, because you have no say. It seems like they are doing you a favor. Promoters sound like they are doing a favor. No wonder when a fight finishes, everybody go like, I thank Al Heyman. Is that a cult? Al Heyman, these boxers do you a favor to put their lives on the line for you to make enough money out of. When you are budgeting for a fight, you must include a boxer's purse. You must include a boxer's purse. Let's say you are budgeting for a fight and it's about 10 million. That 10 million should include a boxer's purse. If any add-on expenses come, that shouldn't take away from a boxer's purse. You shouldn't organize a bout whilst you don't have money. Most promoters organize a bout and are looking forward to get money from the events before they pay the fighter. No, that is not the right thing. You must have your money down. You must have your program outlined properly. Then you go out to organize the fight. Any expenses or any profit you incur for that event, you put it in your account and you budget towards the next one. That is the right thing to do. Most often they budget for a fight without they having any money, and all that is done on goodwill. The head of sports for Showtime came to say that sometimes the PBC guys fight or sign contracts or fight on the day of weighing or the week of the fight. If that is what is being done, how would you budget for a fight? The Al Heyman and the PBC cult is running boxing in a very bad way. They are not paying boxers. Andre the Problem Broner was the first person to say this, and a lot of people did not take him serious. But Andre the Problem Broner is a very outspoken person, but it's becoming one too many. Logan Paul came to accuse Floyd Money Mayweather of owing him $2 to $3 million in an interview, or no, it was on his podcast when Ghanaian Michael, the comedian, asked him if he was paid, and he said that Floyd still owed him money. Floyd responded to that and saying that since it was a pay-per-view fight, it takes time to pay. Floyd, I may not know boxing as you do, but I know that when you are budgeting for a pay-per-view fight, your check must be ready. You, Floyd, you received your check for the Manny Pacquiao fight. Immediately you walked into the dressing room. So why are you not doing that to Logan Paul? Why are you not paying Logan Paul after the fight? Immediately you Floyd, immediately you fought Manny Pacquiao, you received your check, you posted your check a year after on Instagram, and you stated that you haven't even touched the money. So what about those who had little? What are they doing? What are you doing for them? You are cheating them. Floyd and Al Heyman, because he said he and Al Heyman are partners, and that's if Al Heyman is not paying Deontay Wilder, then to effect Floyd Money Mayweather, you are not paying Deontay Wilder. Recently, the junior welterweight champion Prograis also said the same thing. After a fight, he deposited a check and he received a call from the bank that the check had bounced. Yes, that was not a PBC fight, but promoters still have that stone age mentality that they are the bosses of the fighters. That mentality must be over. The boxers are the product, and the product is what is giving you money. So without the boxers, you, the promoter, you would be out of business. Every promoter, it is injustice. It is pure injustice if you don't pay a fighter what is due. There may be challenges, but there should be a well-structured way of of giving the fighter his purse. Even Floyd Mayweather even stated he is still yet to receive checks for fights from 7 years ago. Whilst Floyd Money Mayweather's pay-per-view sales, it does not mean that all those sales are fugazis, they are fake. If I participated in the fight and the fight has generated more than we expected, why don't you just give me my money? Why are you acting like an African government who doesn't want to help his fellow countrymen? Yes, that is what is happening. They want to suppress the fighter. They feel that they are doing the fighters a favor, and that mentality must stop. Al Heyman, you left Golden Boy for several reasons, and that is going on. If the PBC still goes on, because Floyd was the best person to draw people to PBC. Yes, because a lot of black boxers saw Floyd as a role model, and since Floyd said he is getting paid by Al Heyman, a lot of people were swayed there. Even recently, one of the Charles brothers' wife said his credit card has declined. They need to pay mortgages. They have families to feed. They have commitments in their private lives. Why? Promoters must pay boxers. Promoters must learn to pay boxers their due. That is what they must do. A lot of promoters still thinks that I've heard complaints about Al Heyman. I've heard about Golden Boy. I've heard complaints about Frank Warren. The only person I'm yet to hear a complaint about is Eddie Hearn, and he brags about that a lot. And he brags. Remember when Frank Warren told him that he wants to put on this guy that recently fought Terence Bud Crawford and Conor Ben, the name would come. Eddie Hearn said that he is cool to do the fight, but he is worried Frank Warren would not pay his fighter. Yes, David Avenecia, that's the name. He is worried Frank Warren would not pay the fight. The fighter. Why should it be so? When someone puts his life on the line for your entertainment, is that what he gets? No. Boxing managers, promoters must wake up and start doing the right thing. Boxing or boxers deserve better. This is my take. Al Heyman and the PBC, they will start losing their valued fighters, and that is why they are putting all fights on pay-per-view, and they are not making money, because Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz does not deserve to be a pay-per-view fight, but they did it. Yes, because they did not have the core capital. That means Al Heyman is broke. His system is broke. His system is broken. His system is not working. He must be man enough, face the fighter, tell them the truth, and not be giving them checks that are not bouncing. Not be, after they've put their lives on the line, not hold on to their purses. That is injustice. That is disrespect. These guys leave their families to come to the ring to entertain us, and you treat them this way. That is very, very unfair. So I think it's time boxers start suing their promoters for their pairs, and every commission must make sure each and every fighter who fights on the bill's pairs is available immediately they sign off for the fight. Yes, every commission. This is a commission responsibility. That is why they pay a percentage to the commission. That is why. Does that mean that the promoters are even back, or they owe the commission some pesos? If they owe the commission some pesos, the commission must stand their foot on the ground and tell the promoter that you can't organize an event because you are not credible enough. Any promoter who owes, or any promotional company, or any boxing whatever, be it management advisor, and you owe a fighter a threshold more than, let's say, 20% or a 30% from a fight more than 6 months, they shouldn't allow you to pay or to organize the next fight, because what you owe you have not paid. What is the guarantee that you'll pay the next one? Yes. So my problem is that the PBC is failing, especially the PBC. In recent times, we have not heard about people complaining about Frank Warren, but the PBC, the complaints keeps coming, and now a Deontay Wilder. Imagine what they are doing to that boxer who nobody knows. That boxer who is coming from a very small town with a very small team. I'm not sure they would even pay the boxer. The boxer may fight about 2-3 times before receiving the check of the first. That is not good. Thank you for watching. Stay positive. If you really liked my video, please press the like button. Express your views in the comment section, and also press the subscribe button, and don't forget to press the bell icon too. Remember, your greatness must not be limited. Thank you for watching. Stay positive. Au revoir.